Switching to Geico is a good idea, especially when you consider everything.
First off, Geico makes it easy to switch. They have licensed agents available 24/7 online or over the phone.
But if it's so easy, you might start thinking everything is easy, even big wave surfing. And it's not. It's actually quite difficult.
Well, if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds on car insurance. And you could keep saving by bundling your motorcycle, boat, and RV, plus your home or renter's insurance.
But saving money might lead you to make some questionable purchases, like a 20-foot feather boa. And do you know how hard it is to clean a 20-foot feather boa?
Well, they do have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver.
But when life gets a little easier, it makes you too confident, and you start calling everyone Ace. And you're better than that.
Well, Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating and has been saving people money for 85 years. It's hard to beat that.
But you're right.
Switch to Geico. It's obviously a good idea.
What do you know about Dr. Dunch?
Based on the unbelievable true story.
I can't make sense of this.
Dr. Death.
Dunch has 2 deaths that we know of.
Starring Joshua Jackson with Christian Slater and Alec Baldwin.
I am going to fix you.
All episodes streaming now, only on Peacock.
This is the DJV Download. I'm Doug.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Victoria.
This podcast made possible in part by Calitrin, the safe way to lose weight, Prevagen, keeping your brain healthy, and MyPillow, guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. So, Victoria, what's real when it comes down to the latest from the COVID department? I love the Chinese are all over what the World Health Organization is saying, and what are they saying?
Well, yeah, so let's start there. So we remember, I believe, back in December or January, there were a bunch of scientists from the World Health Organization that went to Wuhan. They they swabbed samples from all around the city. They swabbed people, animals, the wet markets, all that stuff. They went everywhere except the lab, which all of us here on the show were like, okay, what's the point of even doing this then? If you're not even going to go to the lab, what's the point? So it turns out this was a China-sponsored study. This is a co-study with the World Health Organization.
Really?
And so their findings basically show a whole lot of nothing. They still are saying that the transmission of the virus went from bats to humans through an intermediary animal, which they have not identified. So that
Andrew
makes
Cuomo.
not a lot of sense. Andrew Cuomo just kept kissing everyone, and that's how it spread. So, and then, of course, they say that the lab leak was, quote, extremely unlikely, even though they didn't even study the lab.
All right, so
here's the okay, but
you have to care about this.
You have to care. So because here's what the end result is. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said, "We've got a real concern here about the methodology and the process that went into this report, including the fact that the government in Beijing helped write the report." So that statement alone set China off. Now China's firing back, saying, quote, "The U.S. has been speaking out on the report. By doing this, isn't the U.S. trying to exert political pressure on the members of the WHO expert group?" That's what they're firing back at us, saying we're trying to be the bullies and that we're trying to politically pressure the scientists. Like, that's not what China has literally done.
But I want to ask this question. Why in the world did we get back into the World Health Organization? They're clearly political actors. They're
I agree
clearly
with you on
in
that
bed
one.
with the Chinese.
I think the best way to fix it is to be in it, though.
I don't know.
I think that's the only way to just.
I mean, what are they doing to
restructure
fix it, other than just saying, this report stinks?
Who's they? You talking about the World Health Organization? What are they doing, or what are our people doing?
Well, no, Victoria says that the best way to fix it is to have us involved in it. But, like, what's the Biden administration doing to fix the World Health Organization?
The Chinese government is no good, period, end of story. I was noticing one of the things that has become a focus of a lot of people on the air. They keep talking about, and this is something that got me into a jam, the China virus. There are a lot of people who think that that's the way to refer to it. It is a virus that was developed in a laboratory by the Chinese government in China. That is a long-winded
that's your opinion,
statement.
So I think that we should just stick with that. It is your opinion.
It is my opinion.
That's not
it's not my
Doug.
opinion. It's based
that is
on
not
fact.
a proven fact. I believe
Yes, it is.
that,
I
but that
believe.
okay. I believe that, and you believe that. That is not a proven fact. The fact is the name of the virus is COVID-19. You can't disagree with something that isn't a fact. It is your opinion now.
Where do you get your facts? I get my facts from a different place.
How is it a fact? All of us agree, but none of us, except for you, are willing to say that that's a fact.
No, that's not true at all. No, and all you're
Jen,
doing
are you
is
going to say that
bullying
that's
me
a
into
fact?
a corner.
I'm not bullying you. I'm telling you the difference between
I think
a fact
the problem
and
in your mind, yeah, but not in mine. Go ahead, Jennifer.
The problem is that we don't have any facts because of the cover-up.
Exactly.
So I think we all believe that it comes from a certain place, but I think the problem is that we're missing facts, and I think that's the outrage in all of this, is that there is no thing where we can say, here it is,
but we need to be
because,
factual.
And why is that? Okay. Why is that? Because of the Chinese government. So
exactly. We all agree, but we need to approach it in the correct way.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Joe Biden says...
You love the ranch this week.
I do like
Does anyone else notice that? There's a lot of ranch
talk. Back to the farm.
It's making me want a salad with dressing on it.
Okay. Ranch dressing. So Biden says we're going to be all set by the 19th of April. By that time, everybody will be eligible for a shot. Am I reading that correctly, or is that just conjecture? Where's the facts?
That is a fact. It seems to be going in the right direction, because starting today in New York City, anyone over 30 is getting the vaccine, and you don't have to have a health issue.
The problem is that there's a word there that they're playing. Okay, everybody's going to be eligible to get the vaccine, but the problem that we're having in California and in many other states is that they were opening in tiers, and now because Governor Newsom is facing a recall and because Biden is wanting to have a success story because he's starting to get some heat over the border, everybody's eligible to get a vaccine, but try to find an appointment.
Where are the facts there, Jennifer? How do you know that those two are tied together?
I don't. I believe that they are.
Okay. All right.
I'm just happy that we were able to get. And here's the thing with CVS, because CVS is across the country are giving Pfizer shots and Moderna depending on where you are. But my friend, who is like a savant with the CVS website, is the one who got my husband a shot today. His first shot is today. And here's a little tip. If you live in a state where it's impossible to get appointments, like in New Jersey where we are, every time I go onto CVS, everything says it's fully booked. Don't go into the state you live in. Go into a state like Alabama where it's actually easy to get a shot. And then you get to go through the back door of the system, and then you can enter in a zip code, and that's when the appointments pop up. Sorry, CVS, I'm putting you on blast, but that's how you actually get an appointment. Repeat that.
No, wait a minute. That's very helpful. Try that one again. I listened. I was looking at something else.
So if you live in a state that's very difficult to get an appointment, like currently in New Jersey, it's very difficult to get an appointment through the CVS website. So pick another state like Alabama that has a lot of shots available and a lot of appointments available. So you can go through the back door, essentially, of the CVS website, going all the way through the prompts, and then at the very end, you'll put in your own zip code back in the state you're living in, and that's when the appointments pop up. It's wonky. At some point, CVS is probably going to figure out this glitch, but for right now, this is how people can actually get appointments. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, the number of cases are going up in Florida because there are more variants there. When we say variants, are we talking about the things that are in Brazil or in Africa?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
In New York,
doubled the Brazilian. Yeah, the Brazilian one has doubled in Florida.
And I'm sure that's because people are traveling there. I mean,
probably, right? Spring break, I guess.
You think about the coast, and that's where you're seeing the variants. I know in California, like the big story, they found the South Africa variant in Pasadena. It's because the coasts are where people are coming in from if they are traveling back and forth. Yeah. And even if they're not doing it, you're supposed to have a COVID test, but God knows what really happens. Who knows how people sneak in. But the coasts see this stuff first, and that's the latest thing for them to scare us with, though. I don't know.
They would be whom? Who are we talking about scaring us?
Fauci, the government. It's
there's never ending. Right, but the variants in New York and New Jersey, that's why we're the two top states now for infections once again. We're doing great, and now we're all the way back at the top, and we've got all these different variants. They're calling it the New York variant. We've got the Brazilian variant, the South African variant in New Jersey. So, but the thing that is the thing that I worry about, the only aspect of this that I actually am concerned with is, my parents are fully vaccinated now, and we still don't know if they both got Moderna. We still don't have a lot of data on Moderna versus these variants. We know the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was actually developed up against those and was tested against those variants. Moderna and Pfizer were not. That's the only real concern for me. I don't care about the fear-mongering or whatever, but I just want to make sure that my parents are now kind of like putting a toe outside the yard, and I want to make sure that they're still covered. And I'm getting my first shot this week, so am I going to be covered up against all these variants? We don't know the answers to that yet.
Well, what about the single dose, the effectiveness?
That's all good news. Yeah, that's good news. You're 80% inoculated after the first dose of Moderna and Pfizer. That's great news, but that also still doesn't go up against these variants. We're not really sure.
So, Pfizer is good after the first, or you're in better shape, certainly. Moderna, and what about the single dose Johnson & Johnson?
That only takes 2 weeks. So you should be good to go, I think, after, My sister-in-law got Johnson & Johnson, and after 2 weeks, she's good.
How'd she feel after she got that one shot?
She was pretty sick, like flu-like, feverish all night, sweating, She had the same symptoms that Pfizer and Moderna seems to have. So, but after about a day and a half, she was okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The situation with Irish Catholics and why they are angry, another problem for Ellen, it would seem. And somebody else is in on this, but Ellen DeGeneres' numbers to keep going down because, in part because of what the Irish are all about, and because we have a resident Irie right here, Victoria Keelan. She'll bring us up to date on that in a matter of moments. Here's the update on Clear. There it is on that side. I think you said you were using it on both sides, Victoria, if I'm not mistaken.
I do. Yep. I use it twice a day, both sides, both nostrils.
Yep. Well, it's a good thing to use during the day. It's very easy to carry around with you. I can't see you with a pocketbook. You don't carry a pocketbook, do you?
It's so funny you say that. I can't stand wearing a purse. Really? I really don't. I'm like the girl, I'm Lindsay Lohan in the early 2000s where she was always holding a phone, a Starbucks, her wallet. That's me. It's I don't like carrying purses.
I love
right there with
I can't
you, Victoria.
walk without my purse.
Jay, you don't use a pocketbook? You don't have a pocketbook?
I do not unless I have to.
So how do you carry things around? Your pockets and
pockets,
you wear...
holding.
Yeah, if I have a jacket with pockets, or I just don't carry a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah.
Where do you put your 12 lipsticks?
Yeah,
I know. I was going to say, Jen has one of those giant mom bags, I bet.
I do have a big purse, but
we want you around in an emergency.
You do. I have a purse, and I have my rolling briefcase now to try to save my shoulder, because it used to be that the laptop went inside my gigantic purse, and it was killing me.
Really?
Do you have snacks? Do you keep snacks in your purse?
I don't. Well, not usually, but I do have a protein bar in my purse right now. So, yes, I could play that game.
So I'm hungry. All right, well, anyway, you get the gist from the ladies and from me. I use this thing during the day as well, at least 2 or 3 times. It clears. It's a nasal spray that the whole family can use. It gets and continues to keep your nostrils moisturized. That'll keep out the bacteria, the things, you want to wash them away. That's basically what it does with xylitol, which is an all-natural ingredient found in a lot of fruits and veggies. That's why it works so well. It's in your toothpaste as well, or it ought to be. Moisturize and cleanse your sinuses and your nose with Clear. It's Xlear. Clear.com is where you check it out. You can also buy it at your favorite grocery store or drugstore. Clear.
Exercising, making smart food choices, and getting enough sleep are all ways to take care of your body every single day as you age. Now there is an easy way to help take care of your brain too, by adding Prevagen, a proven brain health supplement, to your daily routine. In a clinical trial, taking 1 Prevagen a day has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The air we breathe, the water we drink, the soil that grows food for our families. These basic elements are essential to healthy, happy lives. America's corn growers think so too. Across the country, they're pitching in every day and doing the work to produce food and fuel that is healthy in a sustainable way. Go to ncga.com to learn more about how corn farmers grow a more sustainable future for us all. That's ncga.com.
All right, so our resident Irish person is Victoria Keelan, and
I can pull Jen and Jay in here too. We've got a lot of Irish on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's just listen to it. Okay, anyway, so there is a big old Irish Catholic organization, the Order of Hibernians, which sounds like some group that ought to be in Alaska. Anyway, what's their beef with Ellen and Al Roker?
Well, their beef is more with Al Roker than Ellen, but Ellen is tossed in here too. They said that on St. Patrick's Day, as Al Roker gave the weather report on the Today Show, that he staged an Irish act delivering his weather forecast with a Lucky Charms accent while holding a pint of Guinness. And so they said, would he do the same on Cinco de Mayo? Would he talk like Speedy Gonzales and drink a Corona? Probably not. So why is it okay for him to be demeaning to...
well, you know what? I appreciate this.
I
appreciate
too,
this
actually,
because I think it's okay to make fun of some people, and it's not okay to make fun of others.
And the Irish always seem to be, it's okay to just make fun of them for drinking too much.
So if
but
it had
here's
been
the
a
deal.
white person,
I want them to
okay?
make. Yeah.
No,
it's because they are white people that it's okay.
How is that?
I want to make
this
fun
has
of
nothing
everybody.
to do with Al Roker being black.
Can we just make fun of everybody, please?
Shocking news of Calitrin. Tell us what the shocking news is.
I do think it's shocking that, you can have a weight loss supplement that's actually good for you, that you have a supplement that doesn't have any drugs, there's no stimulants, it's safe even if you're on medications, and it's proven with a huge 86% success rate with the 90-day program. Calitrin is different. It really stands alone in the weight loss supplement industry. There are a lot of people that are gluten intolerant these days, and it is gluten-free. The capsules and the liquid both are gluten-free.
So what's the deal now? What do you have as a special?
Right now we've got a radio special where it's the unlimited buy 3, get 3 free. And we also, I should mention, have a new afterpay option on our website too. So if you want to split up your payments or maybe you want to split it with a friend, you can do that on our website too. 1-800-325-4366. The website is toploss.com.
Use the DJV code for no shipping and the special deals. That's toploss.com, code DJV. Did you know that MyPillow is about more than just a fantastic pillow? MyPillow has given the same attention that they've given to their pillows now to towels and sheets. The proprietary technology in each MyPillow towel makes them highly effective because they're absorbent, soft to the touch, no lotiony feel to them. Each Giza sheet also is made with the world's best cotton, making it ultra soft and breathable. The sateen weave gives them a luxurious finish and will have you sleeping like a dream. Every product is available in a variety of colors and sizes, machine washable, durable, comes with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Visit MyPillow.com to learn more about it. Right now, for all of the listeners to the DJV programs, all 6-piece towel sets and Giza sheets are buy one, get one free. Just use the promo code DJV at checkout. That's MyPillow.com, code DJV for buy one, get one free on all 6-piece towel sets and the Giza Dream sheets. This is the DJV Download. I'm Doug.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Victoria.
This podcast made possible in part by Calitrin, the safe way to lose weight, Prevagen, keeping your brain healthy, and MyPillow, guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
Streaming only on Peacock, a new original comedy.
Me in a punk band?
We Are Lady Parts.
A confused mix of hash anthems and sour girl power.
You puked all over the front row. Ew.
We Are Lady Parts. All episodes streaming now, only on Peacock.
Now is the chance to use reliable energy to grow your money with the Dominion Energy Reliability Investment. Our new investment product offers competitive returns, no maintenance fees, and flexible online access to your money. Make the reliable investment in reliable energy. The Dominion Energy Reliability Investment. To find out more, go online to reliabilityinvestment.com. That's reliabilityinvestment.com.